Hey there, I'm Colin Weston, host of the Mod Golf Podcast. Today, my guest is Alyson Ramsey Johnson, CEO at Gilly Group and co-founder at White Tea Partners. Just so you know, White Tea Partners is a woman-owned strategic communications, public relations, and social media firm building brands, people, and properties in golf. And as president and CEO of Gilly Group, Alyson also and her team focus on sports marketing, event production, tournament management, and so much more in the hospitality space, which I can go on about. But hey, I'll let her tell you about that. But I'll first get her on screen and introduce Alyson to see how things are going. Alyson, thanks for joining me again today.
Hi, thanks for having me back.
Absolutely. So, okay, off the top, I have to say, for everybody out there watching, we actually recorded this when we recorded the podcast episode, 2.5 months ago. We had a great conversation there, and I forgot to record the video, which I was so embarrassed about. Had to contact you again, ran into you at the PGA show a couple of months ago, and sheepishly had to say, there was a technical error that may have been self-inflicted. But as entrepreneurs, we look at this as an opportunity, don't we? That we can have another conversation to update everybody on what you're doing. So, Alyson, to start off about what you're doing, there's something new you have in the hopper that I know you're excited to tell everybody about. So why don't you tell us what you got going on? What's going on?
So that's the beauty of this not taping before, right? So much happens in such a short time these days in golf that I'm really excited because we have a new project that we are involved in. Golf Nation, which is a shoppable platform where we're bringing together, it's really the only place that you can come where it's all lifestyle content about the golf world. So from what to drink and what to wear and what to eat and club life and all that kind of stuff, the behind the scenes of the golf business. This is going to be a way for brands and content creators to come together and really tell the full story of the golf world. And for the viewer, it's really cool because they can actually learn and listen and click without leaving whatever show they're watching and purchase things that they're interested in that episode, show, or whatever it is that's going on screen. So without leaving it, which is really cool. So, it solves for a lot of issues, both on the business side for businesses and for the talent, where you've now got solutions for distribution and creative solutions for brands who really aren't doing traditional advertising anymore because people just skip right over the ads, right? It's like how many times do you just click skip as soon as you possibly can in a video. We have a new platform for talent and creators to share their expertise and what they're passionate about, as well as a commerce solution. So it's really exciting. We're going to launch that site online. The full platform will be available in August. And then our OTT channel will be available on Apple TV and on all connected TVs in early 2023. So I'm glad we didn't get to show last time because we didn't have all this to talk about.
Well, see, that is a virtue that I made my technical glitch of not recording this. So you're welcome. I guess,
everything for a reason.
In a way. So people out there that are wondering what OTT is, can you explain what that is and what the value of that is for everybody?
Sure. So just to really keep it simple, if you've got an app on your TV, so a smart TV, and you can put that app on there, it's a streaming channel. So you'll have a channel that's on your television, it's on your phone, where you can watch really great creative content, click a button and buy.
Nice. So, okay, as an entrepreneur and your group that has put Golf Nation together, what did you look at it as other validators? I know in other sports, there's like the Players Tribute, in others, which is content created by the athletes. But it sounds like you were doing that for golf and so much more. So what inspired you? Where did you see as validators and the business model for this to get the confidence to say, you know what, we're going to hit the go button, we're going to make this happen?
So the team that started the channel actually started with Spirits Nation, which did tremendously well. They're in their second year, or maybe starting their third year now, to where they've gone out and created the same sort of platform for spirits. So wine and alcohol and that kind of thing. And they saw such tremendous success there. They did a survey and 80% of the people who were surveyed said they were really interested in golf. So it's just a natural evolution. So we're really excited to get things going and get this out there to the golf fans and really dig in deeper on creating content that people are interested in, but then bringing them the products they love behind it.
Nice, nice. Well, everybody stay tuned for that. As Alyson mentioned, it's going to be launching formally in August. Maybe there'll be a soft launch before that to test it out. But you have other things going. You have so much going on. One of the other things we want to talk about, we touched on this on our audio podcast, which I strongly suggest people, our viewers here, become listeners. And I'll have the link down below to that. So also with the PGA Tour Vault, you're doing some interesting things there. Can you give us an update on what's going on there?
Sure. So our PGA Tour Vault product launched. We're actually going to have a celebration during Players Championship, which we're excited about, celebrating greatness. So this is our 52-pound huge book experience. You know, I use the word book and it's a little misleading because this is a real, it's a masterpiece of photography across the golf world. So a little bit of the history of golf, a little current day, fantastic writing. And it's a beautiful leather-bound project that was done by Vault Media Group in relationship with the PGA Tour as the licensee. And so there's fantastic, imagery, but then we've also got an app where you can go over some of the pages in the book. So for example, being at Sawgrass next week, if you go over that page, you get a tour of the clubhouse virtually on your digital, whether it's TV or your phone, or a tour of the Hall of Fame. So really neat project. It's been a lot of fun to work on. We're doing that at YT Partners. And so we just did an event at the Genesis for the West Coast, and now we're bringing it here to the home of the PGA Tour in Ponte Vedra next week. So we're excited.
Nice, nice. Well, down below, I'll include the link to that so viewers can check out the PGA Tour Vault. So, hey, we want to keep this kind of short and sharp here today. So I have a couple other questions for you. One is with you, and saw you at the PGA show at Demo Day. I was out there swinging a club, but you were not that day. You were out there. You have so many clients. You're running around and spending the time there. So I know you work passionately in golf. So tell us about your experience playing with golf. Are you a recreational golfer? What do you like to do? Do you get out and play at all? And what type of format do you like the best for you to play? What's your comfort zone when it comes to golf?
I do play. Last year I was playing multiple times a week up until we got really busy in mid-June. And then it was like, I didn't see a club again for a few months. But so what I like to say is that my handicap is my 3 children, and I'm very good at working in golf and not as good at playing golf. I love to play. I love being on the golf course. My best handicap, it was an 18. I mean, I'm not good compared to everybody that I typically am around, but I really love to play. And, for me, all of my best experiences have come from working in golf, right? So whether it's places I've gotten to go or the people that I know, the game has given me so much, and I'm so full of gratitude for it. I just love anything to do with it. And I'm really lucky that the people that I really like work in the industry, play in the industry. And so, I love playing for sure. You want me in your scramble? Because every now and then I do okay, but
I'm the same way. I'm a 16 handicap, and I can be 1 under for like 4 or 5 holes in a row, and then of course I go to sleep for an hour and a half. So I am very dangerous in a scramble. Also, so it sounds like you and I are very much alike on the golf course. So hey, last question for you. We do have International Women's Day coming up in the month of March here. Yourself as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, can you give a couple of pieces of advice, especially for women out there that have a business idea or are looking to take that leap? What can you offer as advice to start out, to get the confidence for women out there to perhaps transition or look at how they can test their idea and perhaps start a business?
I think one of the things that I found really valuable is seeking out other women mentors. It's, as much as it wasn't true, it is a different playing field for women, especially in sports, than it is for men. And so there are some pitfalls and obstacles that are easily avoidable if you're a little more aware. And it was funny, I was speaking with a woman that I admire greatly yesterday. And she was saying, I'd love to get a group of younger women together so we can sit down and talk about, here are some of the things you should know. And she was talking about drinking at work functions and how, as a woman, it's a whole lot safer not to do that, and so things that men probably don't think twice about, sometimes you need to look at it a little bit differently. And I think when it comes to starting a business, women tend to be a little more hesitant because we feel like we need to know everything before instead of just going for it. And I think if you're passionate and you're dedicated and you're a grinder and you're going to work hard, it is so, so incredibly rewarding. And to really just dig in and be an expert in your space and have that confidence and support yourself with the right people, women and men, but to have that mentor is certainly a great help.
Nice. Well, thank you for that. Those insights and nuggets of wisdom there to encourage women to take that step and to, yes, find, reach out to people, look for mentors, look for partnerships, just look for advice. And I think that's fantastic advice. So, hey, why don't we leave it at that? So Alyson Ramsey Johnson, CEO at Gilly Group, not Gilly Goop. Get that right here. See, I'm still in Vancouver. So you're on the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast. It's still early in the morning here. I'm blaming. I always have excuses for either not hitting record or stumbling over my words here. Believe me, just like on the golf course with my golf swing, I've got lots of excuses. They're limitless. There we go. So, hey, Alyson, it was great to see you again. Why don't we leave it at that? And I look forward to seeing you again in person and hopefully on the golf course. Sounds like our handicaps align. I think we get along great on the golf course too.
I think so. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.